Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. Feels good to finally be home after our, I don't know, what felt like almost half a month of traveling around for the holidays and stuff. But over the holidays, I still got to train a good amount, especially, you know, doing some two-a-days while I was in LA. Because if I don't have time to, or if I don't have the opportunity to stream or edit, you might as well just go to the gym twice a day. So the training was pretty good over the holidays, and the eating was good too. If there was any sort of weakness in my diet over the holidays, it was the fact that I probably didn't eat enough rather than eating like bad food or anything. I think I had like one cookie over the whole holiday duration, but that's because honestly, like if I ever feel like having a cookie or something sweet, I really just hit up the Quest bars, man. That's the secret right there. Because Quest bars, I always get the chocolate ones, and that's really all I'm looking for, is something sweet, kind of chocolatey. Except instead of being all fatty and sugary, they're just like got a lot of protein. They do have some fat in there, and even though they say they have carbs, it's like they're offset by all the fiber in there. So I think the net carb value is really low. I don't know if I believe in net carb, but either way, they're really, really good, and they kept me away from the cookies and cake and all that stuff and pie. So thanks, Quest bars. And if you, oh yeah, if you guys want to get any Quest bars, by the way, you can hit up the links in the description. It's bit.ly/BajheeraQuest, capital B on the Bajheera, capital Q on the Quest. But anyway, this workout right here, this is just a little bit of benching. This is, whenever I do my chest workouts, I'm often doing some back along with it, just because I feel like my back needs more attention. And just in terms of the pace and the feel of the workout, I like to work in some back stuff when I'm resting. So it feels good to do that. It probably helps my back out a little bit, and it doesn't fatigue me for my back workouts later on in the week. So something I like to do. Right now, I have been getting stronger, which feels good. But one of the things I'm thinking about, this is kind of a random idea, and I don't really know why I'm doing this, but I just kind of feel like it, is to try and do... maybe even just for like a month to see how it goes. I want to do a little bit of low carb action, man. I just haven't been feeling like I want to eat a lot of carbs, because I feel like carbs end up slowing me down more than anything. They probably do help my strength in the gym, but in terms of my energy throughout the day, I feel like I'm a lot sharper and have more consistent energy eating low carb, and that's really, really weird. But for whatever reason, I've gotten the urge to try this, so I think I'm going to do that. I don't know how it's going to interfere with my bulk. I'm probably going to have to get on MyFitnessPal and see if I can... continue to be in a caloric surplus while doing low carb. I don't think it'll be too hard. Just have to eat, you know, a lot, but I don't have a problem with that. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how I like that. But I'm in that interesting position right now with my training schedule, where I feel like I can kind of do whatever I want to do, and as long as I'm training hard and eating, you know, well, then I'll be okay. Because I'm not really like going after any sort of particular goal right now besides just trying to get, you know, trying to get some good workouts in and trying to eat. And so if I want to do some low carb bulking attempt, I'm going to see what happens. I don't think, it certainly will not be an optimal bulk, but I just want to see what happens. Because I remember doing low carb like last year, and it was tough in the beginning, but every time I try to do it again, it gets easier. And there have been times in my life where I've done low carb and I just end up getting like the most ripped that I've been. I imagine that I won't be the strongest I've ever been, but we'll see how it goes. Like either way, like right now, that's pretty much my attitude, is I get to just try out stuff that I want to do and see how it goes. And with the way I do these gym videos, is that instead of like trying to tell you guys what you should be doing, it's more about, look guys, I like to go to the gym, I like to mess with my diet, this is what I'm doing right now if you guys are curious. And so I get to sort of share it in like a journal format. I'm more than happy to provide you with tips and, you know, share my experience with you guys in a way that maybe could be helpful to you. But right now, I'm just letting you guys know what's up, and I'm gonna just keep training hard and keep my carbs low. And what I'm gonna do in order to get enough food that way is, you know, a lot of my meals are gonna look like, you know, maybe like a pound of chicken. Honestly, like I'm eating, like right now, the low carb keeps me hungry, which is interesting, but it's a good kind of hungry. It makes it so that I can eat and feel good and still feel pretty light and not be all weighed down by having to eat so much. But what I do is I eat like, you know, 2 chicken breasts, and I use like 2 servings of cheese on top of that. Throw it in the microwave. That's good. That keeps me good for about like 2-3 hours. You know, if I get really hungry in between, I have a Quest bar. But yeah, I'll eat about every 2-3 hours. You know, 2 servings well, 2 big servings of meat, and then 2 servings of cheese, something like that. Jenny makes this really, really good steak and peppers mixture that she skills that up on the stove, and that's super good. It's got a lot of, I wouldn't say it's greasy, but it's got like a lot of good oil in there. And one of the fun things that we might learn how to do is start cooking with different kinds of oils, like coconut oil, I think. Things like that could be a lot of fun. But the main reason I'm doing this, like I said, is because part of it is part of the fun, as I like to just mess around with my training and my diet and see what happens. So there's that. But I also think that I'm gonna have like a nice solid month to get down to work, and this is gonna help me keep my energy levels pretty stable and me feeling pretty good. So that's what I want to do. Keep the meals coming every 2-3 hours. Drinking tons and tons of water. I always drink a lot of water anyway, but especially when I'm eating like this much, like, you know, protein and fat and not as much carb, I just want to drink water constantly. But I like to do that, and with what I do for a living, which is insane, I get to make YouTube videos and live stream for a living. I mean, I get to just be right here doing my thing. I get to have the meals coming whenever I need them. I get to have as much water as I want. You know, it's all good. So I'm in a really fun position to be able to try out different diets, and I think I'm going to do this low carb thing while still training hard. I mean, if I'm in a surplus, I feel like I should have pretty good energy, so we're going to experiment with it. I've only been doing it for a couple days now, but I'm still feeling good. But we'll see how it goes in the future. But I just wanted to share a little bit of this workout with you guys with some diet discussion. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!